Are you following all the training advice, but finding that your running progress is going absolutely nowhere? I would have never hit a 17-minute 5K if I had listened to this outdated, generic advice about running online. So in today's video, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to get to a plateauing runner to smashing PBs easier and faster than you can ever imagine. Now, before I show you how to smash PBs, I'm gonna need you to smash the subscribe button. And don't worry, I'll wait. Are you done? Good boy. First, let's talk about how training works. Now, running fast is hard, really hard. But here's the thing. Your body is capable of much more than you think. The reason why most people can't run a sub 20-minute 5K isn't because they're not physically capable, but it's because they haven't developed the skill of running. Running is a skill, just like playing the piano or playing basketball. The more you practice, the better you get. Simple as, and the easier it becomes. Now, training doesn't change your potential. It just makes it easier to tap into that potential. Let me explain how. Now, mental toughness is the key. And what do I mean by this? Now, believe me or not, but running is 80% mental. As David Goggins said, we only tap into 40% of our real potential. That's called the 40% rule. Your brain is actually designed to keep you safe. It's there to protect you. It's there to keep you comfortable. But when you push past your comfort zone, you'll understand that you're capable of much more. Now, running fast does hurt, but the pain is only temporary. Training teaches your brain to tolerate discomfort so that when race day comes, you can push past that mental barrier and keep going. Now remember, everyone has the ability to run fast. It's just a matter of how much you're willing to endure. Now, step 2, breathing efficiency is everything. Now, if you're gasping for air in your run, then you're wasting energy and you're making it much harder for yourself. Think about it when you're walking. You don't have any issues with breathing, right? That's because your breathing is rhythmic and relaxed. The same principle applies to running. So when you're running, think of it as walking. You should be running and thinking that everything is completely relaxed, your whole body relaxed, your breathing. And everyone does it differently. Some people breathe with one foot and then breathe out with the other foot. I personally just would suggest that you just breathe as calmly, as most relaxed as you possibly can. Now, the more efficient you're breathing when you run fast, the easier and the faster you will run. It's not about breathing harder, it's about breathing smarter. Number 3, strength and mobility reduces the struggle. Now, here's the truth. The pain that you feel during the run is just a reflection of how weak your body is. It exposes your weak points in your legs, in your breathing, in your posture, everything. But the good news is you can fix it. So when it comes to strength training, it will be things such as going to the gym and doing lunges and including more leg days into your workouts. And this in turn will make your body much stronger and more resilient, which means that you'll be able to go through more pain in your run, which will in turn create less struggle on your run, especially when you're pushing the pace. And when it comes to mobility work, stretching helps you run more efficiently so that your body moves much more effectively. Fueling will help you push harder. Here's the truth. Eating too soon before a run will get you stomach aches and cramps and just issues with digesting, because digesting food, it needs a lot of energy to do that. So what I do is I eat porridge around 3 hours minimum before a race, and that gives my body enough time to digest and convert that energy into fuel. And the same thing applies with hydration. You don't want to run with a stitch in a race. Now, the only exception is gels. Now, take them 15 minutes before a race and you should be good. Fueling isn't about eating a ton. It's about timing it right so your body can perform at its best. Now, the next step is going to be the last step. Consistency builds confidence and makes running easier. Now, running fast is always going to hurt at first. Now, the more consistent you train, the more your body can adapt to that pain. What once felt like a very hard all-out effort now can feel manageable over time and consistency. And eventually, running at your goal pace will feel like walking. And that's the real power of consistency. Now, your body adapts to the stress that it feels over time, so it becomes better at handling that stress through training. And when it comes to the confidence of consistency, it proves that you can do hard things and keep on going and not give up. And that just has a huge boost in your motivation running. That's what will keep you being more consistent, which will build even more confidence. And eventually it will make running easier. And that's the goal. Now, when it comes to a plateauing runner, as yourself probably, now if you're a plateauing runner, I could have easily just told you to increase the mileage per week or change up your training plan so it's different. But these are more actionable steps. These are more little things that people completely walk past because they forget that these are so important to getting out of a plateau, rather than just the generic more miles or change the weekly plan. It's not specific enough. This is very much more specific. And if you want me to get more into detail, more specific about these things, and you really want to gain that running motivation and want to get better at running as quick as possible, then hop on a call with me if you want to work with me one-on-one. It's down below in the link. Now, if you found this video helpful, please do subscribe and comment. I really do appreciate this, and goodbye.